Hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to my channel. This week I am planning out another week in June. Hopefully everyone is having a great week so far. Let's see. So this is the current week that I'm on, and I sort of made this June, I guess, monthly main page. And I guess I mentioned last week that I did get this Fitbit Alta HR, and I have been running a lot since then. So I decided I would do a running June tracker here. I used some of these little flags here to do the date, miles ran, and the average time per mile. So I'll fill this out throughout June and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm running every day with this new Fitbit, and I've been using the Map My Run app, which has been pretty fun because you can run along with friends and hold these challenges. But yeah, so I wanted to plan out this week using this Tombow brush pen 673. It's kind of this light pink / lavender color. And I've really been enjoying using the Papermate Flare pens instead of the Tri-Plus fine liners. So again, I'll probably plan this in real time again. I've been enjoying these videos. They're a little bit slowed down, which I like, and might be easier to follow along too. I'm not really sure. And so for that, I'm just going to do a box and kind of make these little corners, rounding out the inside part just like that. And let's see, let's write out June here. Hopefully everyone had a nice long weekend. Ours was pretty busy, but still really fun. Alright, very good. So all I'm doing is sort of lining to the right of the Tombow brush pen and making it sort of this like shadow lining type of pattern that I've really been liking. I decided this week I wanted to do a lot of kind of banners, so let's see here. Probably do something like this. And let's take a look here. I'm going to use lots of arrows this week. Alright. Glad you guys are enjoying these videos. Oh, you know what? Actually, for the next ones, I'm gonna do your flags first, because I'll show you why in a second. Ideally, you want the line to be slightly under it, under the top line of your flag, because then it looks like the flag's kind of floating. This one I kind of messed up on, but I'll do it first on the other one. So let's see here. Let's stay consistent. I'm using the big flag here for the day of the week, sort of the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday part, and I'm going to use a little one here next to it for the actual date, which I'm finding quite useful to have because it gets confusing if there isn't a number. And then, so yeah, so I guess you guys can see what not to do. Don't draw the line first, because what I'm going to do is have the little flags hanging off this arrow line. You see how it looks like it's like hanging on it as opposed to what I did in the beginning, but hopefully you guys are watching this first and then planning along so you don't do the same mistake there. Sorry. Alright, and let's see, I was using these arrows because they're a bit smaller here. And I'm just using this small little triangle on one end and then using the longer tail on the opposite. Alright. So my friend and I started doing this thing where we're increasing how many miles we run per day. Well, actually we started out with 1 mile a day, and then we went to 2 miles a day, and then 3 miles, but we're increasing the miles every 2 weeks. And initially we were kind of running around aimlessly, but we recently found that if we're to run to a certain location, i.e. like a coffee shop or run to dinner, then you sort of have like a destination and you don't feel like you're running aimlessly, and it kind of motivates you to keep going. Whereas if you're to just run in, say, a circle, it's really easy to stop after, say, a mile or two. I don't know, if it's been working out really well for us, and we then enjoy a nice walk back to kind of cool down after our treat or meal. So right now, I don't know if I said it earlier, but we are on 3 miles, but yep, and I think in a week and a half we'll be increasing that to 4 miles. So yeah, it's a good way to sort of get fit for the summer. It's a lot easier to run with a friend as opposed to running by yourself. But the whole destination thing, or running to a spot, definitely helps if you are having to run by yourself. Oops, sorry, I think I'm kind of smudging a little bit of black lines along here, so please ignore those. And let me just do these little banner flags here. Oops, to go this way. So these stencils are part of my first personal size bullet journaling planner set on my Etsy shop. Most of you guys already have this one, so hopefully you can just take it out and bust out stencil number 1 and stencil number 2 to make this week's layout like this. Alright. Great. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is, let me use the same pen to write in the days. So Mondays 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This time I did not do a weekend. I just separated Saturday and Sunday. And then I'm going to go back to use the brush pen and just do some lettering. So I'm just going to do Monday. So just write M for that. Tuesday I'm going to put the 2 letters. Wednesday, same with Thursday, because there's 2 T's, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Friday is fine. Looks like I did do an R by accident. You can do whatever you want. It's kind of nice, it being your own layout. Probably I'm going to make how does that look? These little arrows have some texture to them. Maybe I'll do the tops on these. And you could use a ruler for this part, but I tend to just like to sketch them in like that. And then, of course, I'll demo one here, but I'm not going to draw all of them on video because it takes a long time and it might bore you guys. You've got your little check boxes in the stencil, which is very helpful. And then I might do a little, I'm just going to put a little bit of these little things here. And what you can do if you're going to do 4 of them is overlap one and draw the other. That way it keeps them very evenly spaced out like that. Hopefully that makes sense. And I'm just going to write next. Alright, well hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. Again, I use this Papermate M pen in black and the Tombow 673, which is like a pink lavender type color, and my stencils. Alright, well if you aren't already following me on Journaling Journey on Instagram, please do, and subscribe to this channel. I will see you guys next week in my next video. Thanks! Bye guys!